afternoon or early evening.
Early
actually,
evening.
here it's after 5 o'clock here, so it's actually it's 6.
6 o'clock.
So we've got a limited amount of time here because we've got knit night due soon. Anyways, welcome to Three Sisters Knit. This is episode 50, and I am Sheila. You can see me on Ravelry as Shishi62.
And my name's Margaret, and you can find me on Ravelry as Magpie60. And you can find us on Instagram as Three Sisters Knit. So we will be talking about yarn and knitting projects and all the fun we're having with that. So thank you for joining us. We hope there's something of interest for you. So why don't we just kind of dive in?
We're going to dive in. We have to do the FO because it's too hot and Margaret has to take it off.
Yes. So I'm actually wearing, last time I was casting off, and so since then, well, Sheila's washed and blocked it for me because she has the space to do that.
Yeah.
So I have to sew in the ends, but this is my Waiting for Rain shawl, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. As I mentioned before, I did this in a DK, so it was, I didn't have quite enough yarn, but I had, anyway, I was able to, I was joking with Jen, the yarn therapist, because this is her yarn, and she's very math, science oriented, and I said, oh, I actually had to do some math, because on this one, if you hold it there, this is the first set of lace that I did, and then I'm supposed to do like extra, there should have been like 7 or 8 more rows of this garter before I started on this lacy bit, and so I cut it kind of in half and I just did the lacy bit, but I had to do some math to figure out where to start it and where to so that it wouldn't kind of interfere too much with the first one. And then by the time I finished that, I think I did the right number of rows at the very end before I did this lacy bit, and I was considering not doing the lacy bit at all, and then I thought I'm just going to do what was essentially the top part of the pattern, because it's the same pattern for each one.
6 rows or something like
yeah,
that.
so I just did the first 6 rows or something, and ended up, and again I had to do some math figuring out where to start it so that it kind of sat in the middle of this.
Yes.
And it sort of does, and you can see. So anyway, I'm really pleased with myself for doing all of that. But I'm also really happy with how it turned out. Like, it turned out really well.
It did. It turned out
like,
really, really nice.
If you didn't know that it was supposed to have...
and you did very good on the lace work.
Yeah, it's okay. I looked at the end, at the picture, and I realized mine isn't quite right. So I did something wrong. But I was consistently wrong, so... It looks okay. Like it's fine. It looks like that was meant to be. But yeah, like if you didn't know that there's actually supposed to be another lace panel in there. Yeah. And then a much bigger lace panel across the bottom.
Yes.
So it's supposed to be much bigger. But like, look at how
it's a good, I stretched it, and and I could have actually even stretched it more, but I thought that was a nice
so it's a nice amount. One. So it would go over my shoulders nicely.
Yeah.
It
wraps nicely
really
this way.
Nicely. Yes. I still have, I could wear it under, because as I said, it is a DK, so it's a kind of a heavier weight. Yeah. I could wear this under a jacket.
Or
no
over
problem.
The edge of a jacket or something.
So I'm really happy with how it turned out. And it is called Purple Rain from the yarn therapist. That was the yarn. And I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. You can see the pretty, it's sort of a gray base and then purple speckles all over it. So I just love it.
Yeah. It is.
So I'm so excited it's finally finished, because I looked at my Ravelry thing. I was, in your projects, and I was, saying that it was finished. I started this in October of last year. I'm such a loser.
That's okay. That's okay. It doesn't matter. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting on, because I finished another pair of socks. And this yarn is also by Jen, the yarn therapist.
It's so beautiful.
These are just a vanilla sock pattern. These are the toe-up twins. It seems to be the pattern that I like for a vanilla pattern. I've got other ones, depending on...
but this is the one that you go to a lot.
This is the one I tend to go to a lot. It's got the German short row heel, which I really like.
Yeah.
I actually really, really like it. It fits really, really nice. So, and I was talking with, or we were chatting with in our group chat about... the yarn, I was not sure if I was going to start the second one top down, because one was toe up, and to get them to be the same, or look as close to being the same, I was going to do one top down.
Yeah. But
there was so much pink, and I didn't get that much pink in it.
Yeah.
At the top, I've got a whole bunch of pink left. But Jen says, well, why don't you just unwind the blank, because it was a sock blank. So I did that. I unwound it, started it, because you got to do it the one way. So the pink was in the center.
Oh, right.
And it started out. So it's like as close to being the same as it can be for that sock blank.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't do any contrast heel. I thought there's just so much color in this that was just...
It didn't need a contrast heel.
It didn't need the contrast, so that was
fun. I love the way they turned out.
I know.
Really
they turned
fun.
out really, really nice, and they feel so nice when they're on. I still have to sew the ends in, but I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're so comfy. Absolutely love them. Absolutely. This is her micro striping yarn, and she has some in her shop. So you just have to go to Yarn Therapist. I think she's on Etsy.
I think she is too.
I think she's still on Etsy.
But you can also find her on...
She's on Instagram, yarn_therapist on Instagram, and she's got a link.
And she's also on Ravelry.
Yes.
So you can look for stuff there too. But
and she also has a pattern that goes with this. You can buy the pattern separately if you want.
Yeah, it's like something like Get to the Point.
Get to the Point, and it's a like goes down the front of your sock. It creates a V down the front of your sock.
Yes.
It's very cool.
It's very cool. If you follow her on Instagram, she's actually posted a photo side by side of her pattern.
Her patterned one of these and mine.
Her and Sheila's.
Yes, she just posted it today. And today is August 2nd.
Yes. So.
Woo! Summer! Can't believe it's August 2nd.
I know. I don't know how that happened. I said somebody posted something about what happened to July, and I was like, I know. I blinked and it was gone.
Yeah. Well, you worked a lot too.
Yeah, I did.
So
still.
And one of the other things I'm working on right now.
So we're moving into FOs now.
No, that was FOs. Out of FOs into whips.
Yeah.
So actually, this is my 10th pair of socks this year that I've finished.
Yeah.
So only one of the pairs that I finished, I started towards last fall sometime.
Yeah.
Other than that, 9 pairs have been knit this year alone.
Wow. Yes. I can't even get through the
one
I started
I know.
Eve.
I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself because I do like keeping a set of socks on the needle. So I'm doing that right now. I have not started my August socks yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to start them sometime over the weekend, but I want to finish this one sock at least right now. I was given 2 skeins by Yarn Enabler, by Amanda, Yarn Enabler. She wants a model of a couple of her Man Sock Club. And these are her Man Club. And these are a BFL and nylon mix, so they're a little rougher.
Ooh, they're nice, but it feels really
I like
sturdy.
That. It does. And that's the one thing I like about the BFL or a woolly sock other than the merino. The merino are nice and comfy and soft and cozy and that. But these, to me, wear a little better. Mm-hmm. So this is her March Sock Club. I'm just going to unwind that a bit. And I've literally just started the heel, the contrast in the heel. So I did it came with the contrast. I'll show the yarn. Oh God, I figured I get something stuck. So this it's called Swamp Monster. Is that what it is? It is, yes, it's Swamp Monster. So these are the colors that you can see in it. And it's like
they're really lovely.
A couple short shades of green. You can hold it up. Green, and there's a little bit of the like the driftwood in there, a little bit of gray, and like the sludgy algae colors and things like that in there. So that's
really
why it's Swamp
lovely
Monsters.
Kind of pale earthy colors.
Yes, and that is the contrast that it comes with. You get the skein of the self-striping and the contrast.
Yeah.
And it's really, really nice.
Really nice.
So that is one. She's given me 2 skeins to do up. She said, because they're all just like, you're just a sock knitting machine.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing them myself. I'm not doing them on a sock machine. I'm doing them myself.
Yeah.
And then she also gave me April's one to knit up once I finish that one. So that's her April one, which is called The Professor. So you get 100. What you get in her Man Club, it's 135 grams. You get total of 420 meters. It's 80% BFL, the blue face Leicester, and 20% nylon. And you get that with your contrast skein.
Yeah.
So you get your self-striping with your contrast.
I can't
skein.
wait to see that one because
I know.
I really like those colors.
I might keep these for myself.
Yeah.
For not getting them for my husband.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to make these for my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I think because he's never had a pair of hand knit socks.
Yeah.
So, and then I was trying some of my husband's hand knit socks on our father the other day.
Oh, yes.
After everybody had left the birthday party. And they pretty much fit him. But what I'm going to do is I have a pattern that is sort of like a 6x1 rib.
Oh, yes.
All the way down.
Yes.
And Dad's feet swell a little bit. So he says no matter how loose and elastic it seems to show an indent on his feet.
Yeah, on his lower leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I think that happens a lot with seniors.
It does. It does. It's very common to have.
He's not very active. And
no, not as active as he used to be. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But so what I'm going to do is get a nice wide rib.
Yeah.
And they should stay up enough.
Yes.
But give him enough. There'll be enough give for him.
Yeah.
So I've got an opal sock I can do for him.
That would be nice. That would be a really good one for Dad.
So that's what I'm going to do. So
some technical difficulties there. So
So that's pretty much all I've been working on is socks. I will be working on my August sock. So I've got it skeined up. It's all ready to go.
So nice.
It's very gray looking here, but it's not as gray as that. It's a very brown gray.
Yes, I was going to say like a stone brown gray color.
And the colorway is actually called Sandstorm. So, yeah, and it's by Marinated Yarn. It's her Harley fingering weight sock.
Yeah.
So, which is 55% merino, 20% kid mohair, 25% nylon.
Ooh, that'll be a really nice.
So yes, and so I'm going to make that pattern that I tried to do for July. I'm going to make that hidden stairway pattern. I think that'll look very nice with this yarn.
Yeah.
So I thought the other yarn I had was just too busy.
Yes, I think this will be nice because it's very subtle variegation in it.
Yes. Yes. For sure. So that is pretty much what I am working on.
Yep.
What I will be working on. I've got 2 projects, obviously, at least on the go.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
So I am just reaching over to grab what I'm working on. So I put it in.
Oh, in your cute little Van Dyke Designs bag.
Yes. Sheila got me this so cute little bag. And I didn't want it, because I was bringing it here, I didn't want to put this stuff, but I usually keep my things in the pockets there, like this little
Yes, this is
notions.
exciting. She's been
I'm
so excited to work on this.
So excited to share this one. So, where did I get the first? I think the first one I got
at the Toronto Frolic.
At the Toronto Knitters Frolic. I got this pink yarn from Feisty Fibers. Pink. And she calls it's a very vibrant
pink.
And it matches my hair. Which might be why I was drawn to it, but it's an incredibly vibrant yarn. And so it is from
Feisty Fibers.
Feisty Fibers.
Here, Chia.
And it's her Beyond Socks, which is 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. And I want you to see that. Pink. So that's her color. And so I'm also using from Boho Knits, her Ramble Fingering Weight yarn in a colorway called Freckles.
Which was very much like typewriter.
It was a lot like the typewriter from
Hedgehog.
From Hedgehog.
But it's thicker. The hedgehog is a very fine.
It was the hedgehog one was a skinny single.
A skinny single. And
so this is the one. So it's mostly white and it's got like grayish speckles in it. So that's why it's called Freckles. So what I decided I was going to start making.
Chia. This is my brother-in-law's dog, Chia.
I am making
with us.
I'm making my own Pure Joy shawl. So
yes.
We caked this up on Sunday, and this is what I have done so far.
Yes.
You can see.
In between working when I
haven't been working. So in the evening I've been just like knitting like a fiend. Well,
yes.
The beginning part is pretty straightforward.
Yes.
You know, because it's not a lot. So I have not been sewing in my ends just yet. It's
so
just a little bit early
for that. Oh, excuse me.
I'm just loving this. I think I have mentioned before, I wanted to make myself one. I made one before. I loved knitting it, and I really quite liked it.
Yes.
And then our stepmother was chatting and really liked a lot of the
colors.
Things. And she liked the colors, and she liked a lot of things that we had made. And so I decided that I would give her that after I finished. Yes. I was like, I think I'll just give it to her for Christmas.
Yes.
So that's what I did. But I loved making it, and I loved... That one I made was huge. Like it was
yes.
really big. And,
yeah.
And our stepmother is a tall.
Yeah, she's like
very tall.
5'10".
Yeah, so
5'11".
she can wear the larger.
Yes,
pieces.
larger size shawl.
And so yeah, so I'm working away on that. I'm going to work on it again tonight at knit night.
Yes.
But yeah, I just wanted to share this. I got started.
I know. She was texting me. Even when I'm working, I just want to be knitting.
I just want to be knitting this. That's all I want to do is work on this project.
Yes.
So
yes,
and it knits up so quickly as well.
Yes.
Like it's really easy, fun, fast knit. So.
Well, we sort of covered the new to us as well, because the new to us was the yarn that I'm knitting up for Amanda.
Yes,
I'm knitting up some socks so that she can have, like, we can take them to a show for samples and things like that. So I'm excited to do that for her. But we just found out that we're still involved in the knit crate.
Yes.
We thought we were only going to get a couple months worth, but no, we're getting another month. One. Anyways, at least another month.
Yes.
So we just wanted to let you know that there is the coupon code, 3 Sisters Knit 20.
No, it's just 3 Sisters.
It's 3 Sisters, all capital, 20. There we go. And this is the link. I'm going to show it. There we go.
Now, I will put it in our notes.
Yes.
But yes, it's 3 Sisters 20, and you get 20% off
your first order.
Like the first month.
Yeah, your first order.
Yes. Subscription order.
And once you become a member, I was going through some of this stuff. Once you become a member, no matter what level you buy, there's 4. You automatically get 25% off the membership central shop. So I don't know. I haven't looked in that, so I don't know what it is. But there's 4 levels. The Knit Crate membership, which we are getting, the 2 skeins with the 2 patterns, 1 knit, 1 crochet. And that's their house yarn, they call it, their house yarn. It's a $63 value, and it's $24.99.
Yes.
Is what you pay
for it.
And I have
to say, like, and it's always kind of a little surprise. You don't really know what color you're going to get.
No, we have no idea. Like we're told a theme, and that's the only thing we find out.
And we haven't actually worked with the yarns yet.
No, but
however,
they
feel really nice.
Oh.
I mean, I think I sort of decided last time I was, we were showing the worsted one. I took it home.
Yes, okay.
Because I'm going to make something for probably my. One of the
grandbabies.
Ones.
One of my grandbabies.
And so I think I was talking about maybe doing the flax.
Flax light?
The flax.
Flax sweater? It's the worsted weight sweater.
Worsted weight sweater. Okay. So I think I might do that with it because like it is really nice and soft and squishy, and it's going to be really nice to work with. So when I do get started on it, I will definitely show it here.
Yes,
so
yes.
you can see.
So that's the one that they've been sending us.
Yeah.
And we want to be upfront. We are getting a little bit of, and I mean a little bit of money. It doesn't add to the cost of what you pay.
Yes.
We just automatically get
a little bit.
Like it's
Yeah,
a little smidge.
A little something.
A little smidge of something,
So.
Which we were amazed.
Yeah.
There's the artisan crate, which is 2 skeins of indie dyed yarn.
That would be really
2
nice.
patterns, a beginner and an intermediate advanced pattern, and that's $40 for a month.
Yeah.
They have the sock artisan, which is 2 skeins of indie dyed yarn, 1 pattern, and 1 fun extra is how they put it, and that's $27.99. And there's
that's a good deal.
I know. And there's the sock crate, which is 1 skein of the house yarn and a sock pattern for $19.95.
That's a fantastic deal.
And I think that it's a great idea for Christmas, birthday, something like that. Just get somebody to say, get me 3 months worth.
Yeah.
Or get a couple people to go in, something like that. Yeah. If you'd like socks, get the sock $20 a month for a skein of yarn and a pattern, a sock pattern. Like, that's excellent. Yeah. That's excellent.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and even the $27.99 for 2 skeins of indie dyed fingering weight.
If you were like you and I, if we split it, we'd each have a sock yarn for
So So I just thought that it's a great idea, and I think it's a good idea for Christmas.
So,
or something like that.
Like we said, if you are interested, at least go to the website, check it out. Because it is kind of neat what they do.
It is very neat, and it comes from Florida. But right now they're moving, and I think that they tell you. I know on their Instagram, they mentioned it on their Instagram. They're moving, so
there might be a little...
There's a good discount right now, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like everybody else, they don't want to take it with them when they're moving.
That's right. That's right. There's less stuff that they have to move. Yeah. So, I think it was like almost up to 50% off or something like that. So, so if you have a look at their Instagram, Knit Crate, on their Instagram, it has all the information there. Yeah. So
definitely worth checking out.
Yes. But that website that I gave you, that I showed you, this one at the top is the one that's linked to us.
Yeah.
This one right here.
That's probably in our Instagram too. That's linked there.
Yes, I think it is in our Instagram. Yep. Yeah. So, but that's that. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it, because I was thinking that would make a really nice flax light sweater.
Oh, it would. It would be really nice.
I know. I'd have to make it for one of the kiddies, the bigger, like a size 2 to a 4 or something like that. I might make it, like, if I made a size 3-4, you can always cuff up.
Yes.
Right? You can always put the cuffs, or else I might put the notch in.
Yeah, for the thumb.
For the thumb, and that way, even if it's a little bunchy in the arms,
Oh, that's a great idea.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just thought that would be cute for that. It really would. So.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah. So, but that is pretty much it. We don't really have anything else that's new to us, that's for sure, other than the yarn Amanda gave us, gave me to do knit up samples. Yeah. So, more technical difficulties.
Yeah. So, I'm just really happy that I got back into doing my Pure Joy shawl.
Yes. It really is. I love it, and I think I'm tempted.
You made a couple.
I made 2. I made the pink with the black.
Yep.
And then I made the blue with the blue with the variegated. I'm trying to think, what was the one I just made a shawl, and it was 2 colors. I think.
Can't remember.
It wasn't a Pure Joy,
no.
But I did enjoy the Pure Joy.
Yeah.
I really, really did enjoy the Pure Joy.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm happy I got my knitting mojo back, and I have ideas of things. Like I've mentioned, I want to make a little sweater for one of the little ones in that yarn from Knit Crate. So we'll see.
I know.
So stay tuned and see what else we're going to get into.
Yes, that's pretty much it. We don't really have too much. I am attempting to teach my brother-in-law to knit. He wants to learn how to knit. So we did a little bit yesterday. He goes, no, I can't handle it today. And I said, okay, that's fine. I might actually just teach him to crochet. I think that might be easier for him.
That might be.
He doesn't have the
manual.
Goes, your fingers are so nimble.
Yeah.
Well, look what I do all day. So, but that is, I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
So we will catch you in, I think it'll be like 3 weeks because I'm away at the cottage in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it'll be 3 weeks before we're back again.
Yep.
So,
So enjoy your summer. I hope everything's going well with everybody. It is a really warm summer this year, and I know in different parts of the world there's there's heat waves.
Oh, yeah.
Forest fires and all kinds of things.
Yes.
So I hope things sort of calm and settle a little bit.
Yes.
People who need rain get rain. And
well, I'm hoping, I'm looking forward in 2 weeks. What I'm looking forward to is the Canadian National Exhibition opens in Toronto. And my husband and I go every year because we pay to get in. We don't do the rides.
Yeah.
Used to do the rides.
Yeah.
But we don't do the rides. They have free concerts at the band shell every night.
Yeah.
And like the first night, opening night on the 17th in Toronto, it's Dennis DeYoung.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, but we won't be here to go to that one. But we're going to actually, Kansas is coming.
Oh, my gosh.
So we're going to go for free. So we're going to go and see Kansas.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
So it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a free, and they serve wine and beer.
I know. We were joking about.
We grab our seat, we sit there, and the lady comes around. It's like,
yeah,
I'll have a wine.
They actually have like waitresses.
Waitresses,
and
yeah.
It's really funny because I remember back in the day, like when we were teenagers,
searched.
you would get searched. You'd have to show your bag and like making sure that you weren't bringing any booze in.
Yeah.
And now they're like selling you the stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
So times have really changed.
Yeah. Well, and you get wristbanded. You do get checked for ID if you're questionable age range.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
No,
anymore.
we don't have to. And in Toronto, the drinking age is 19.
Yeah.
So you have to have proof that you are 19 or older.
Yeah.
If you are not, you will be given a wristband, so they will not be serving you alcohol, and you will not be. And if you're caught with alcohol, you get kicked out.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, simple as that. They got security wandering around and but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah, my girlfriends and I went there a couple of years ago, and we saw
but that wasn't a free concert.
No, it was a
paid for concert. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was Chic.
Yes.
And Duran Duran.
Oh, that was at the Molson Amphitheater
yeah.
over at Ontario Place.
Yeah.
So that would have been a good concert. It was
so much fun. So much fun.
I know.
I felt like back when I used to go to the disco.
I know. And we've just been doing this, go to the X, because we've seen Tom Cochrane, who's a Canadian artist. I think he had Red Ryder with him. I'm not sure. We saw Randy Bachman.
That would be
from
that sounded like
from
it was a really good
the
one.
Who or the Guess Who.
The Guess Who, yeah.
And Bachman Turner Overdrive. We saw him. Anyways, we are. I think that's it. Enough rambling on, and we will see you in 3 weeks.
Yes. So enjoy your summer.
Yes. Enjoy vacations for anybody who's on vacation.
Yeah. And we will see you soon.
Yes. We'll talk with you all later.
Okay.
Bye for now.